Hey everybody, sorry I was setting up the goal for the video. We're going to do a goal for 10 super chats, $5 super chats. I'll do the raffle for the wireless. I got a wireless system. This guy, okay? So this goes to somebody. We're going to do the raffle, all right, before the end of the video. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Who we got today? We got Baby Boy. What's going on? All right, that's perfectly fine, man. Take care of your little girl. I know you sent me an email. That's got your address on it? Because I did ask you for it, right? All right, because yours is the only one I need, and then I'm going to send everything out. So, what we got? Snug, what's going on, buddy? TSA, how you doing, buddy? What's going on, guys? So, how does this sound? Let me know if this sounds too loud. Okay, baby boy, cool. So I'll be getting that stuff out definitely this week. I got everything wrapped. Hold on. Thank God for chairs with wheels. I got all this stuff wrapped and ready to go. So I'm just gonna print out. Okay, good to know, Snug. I'm just gonna print everything out, the labels, and off to the post office. So they'll be going out within the next few days. I'll let you guys know when. All right. So cool. And Snug, like I told you on Instagram, I'm sending you the now I'm having a brain fart. I'm not sending the mixer, I'm sending the other one. The whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So JMK in the house. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? So yeah, so what's going on? What's everybody up to? It's been a week. Could be a bit louder. Let me see if I can remedy that without getting too loud. Let me see. So, yes, baby boy. Okay, we'll get right to that. Let me put this down. So, I didn't get everything done, but I got a lot done. Okay. All right, we're not done with the headstock yet, but here's how it looks so far. All right, Snug. I'll turn it up a little more now. I got it down below me too, so I'll turn it up a little bit more. But so what do you think? How does it look, guys? It looks like you can't see it here. The reason why it's actually taking me a little bit longer than I thought to do this is I was originally leaving this space right here, running along this line to about here, and then up here like this, leaving that as wood, so that the label, so that the water slide will stand out, but it wasn't looking right. So after applying paint to all this, I went back and I painted here. There's a bit of a recess. I thought I got away with it. I thought I sanded down to the edge enough, but I didn't. Oh, thank you, JMK. I think the color looks great. This is a phenomenal color, right? And the paint is actually really good. I thought it was going to be a bit sloppy, but it's not. And so I just got to do a little sanding here, get rid of some orange peel. And as I do that, I'm going to try and level off this little ridge I have. And if not, I'm not going to worry about it too much because it'll give an air of presentation, if you understand what I mean. It's going to be this week. It's going to be together. Tomorrow, the next day, I'm going to be doing this. I'll be taking care of all this. Yeah, 3,000 grit sandpapers. So I'm going to do a polish. I'm going to level everything off and do a. I'm going to try and polish it level and get rid of all the orange peel. And then it's going to be time to put on the water slide. Then it's clear coat time, which is matte finish. So it's going to dull this just a little bit. But then it's one more wet sand and done. Right? Right, JMK? Sound like a plan? But it's going to be done this week, and I'll show it to you guys before I send it off to my buddy. So next Sunday, I will show you guys the assembled guitar. It will be assembled, the water slide will be on, and you will at least be able to have an idea what it. We'll have a final idea of what it looks like. It won't be playable, but at least we'll know what it looks like. And at that point, I'm going to start taking pictures and videos while he's doing, so that while he's working on it, I can do some stuff. All right, baby boy, be good. Thank you, Snug. This really does. I think it's called Apple Red, right, JMK? It's a phenomenal color. To me, when I look at this color, I think Fire Engine Red and Ferrari Red, which are actually the same color. But that's where I think this is. It's just a great red. This is a perfect red for a guitar. So this is going to be phenomenal. When it's done, my God, this guitar is. I'm not going to want to give it up. You guys might have to come and fight me for it. So yeah, man, we're going to be doing some good stuff with this guitar. This guitar is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be stunning to look at. It's going to be stunning to play, and yeah, I can't wait. So I got some ideas and things I want to talk to you guys about. I want to ask. TSA, you go ahead and take care of what you got to take care of. We'll be here. So I wanted to ask you guys, I'm glad you're here, right, TSA, because I wanted to ask you all for ideas for the future. Now that this build is finally getting into the home stretch, it's time to at least start thinking about what's next. And I've come up with a couple of ideas. JMK is on board, and I want you guys to. I want the rest of you to tell me, or everybody, to tell me what you think about the idea overall, and then I'd like you guys to see if you know anybody who fits. Okay. Now that I made. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Shut down on me. Is everything okay now? Yeah, the feed froze because it just died. Thank you, JMK. You're right. That's kind of what this is about, right? Did you guys hear me talk about doing YouTubers? Not doing YouTubers, but working with YouTubers in the future, doing guitars for them. All right, so JMK knows what I'm talking about because I spoke to him about this. I would like to do next, now that this build is in the home stretch, is I would like to look to doing guitar builds for YouTubers. I think and other social media like powerhouses. You know what I mean? I got the idea from this guy Marco. Anybody watch Marco's channel here on YouTube? He's a young guy, tall guy. He's a sneakerhead and an artist. He does. He got some attention. He started doing custom paint jobs on sneakers and things like that. And so I want to do something like that too. I just learned how to share. So I've got a couple of YouTubers in mind. Both of them are in the million plus club, subscriber club, and so I think they'd be great what I'm looking for is people who aren't straight up guitar players. Maybe their channel is about something else and they have guitar in their life or as a sideline as part of the channel. All right. So, but what do you think about that? I have two people in mind to start. And if you guys know of anybody who's, I don't know, creative in some way, shape, or form here on YouTube, but maybe isn't necessarily doing the guitar gear review thing, because let's face it, those guys are going to be the guys who are going to give give our guitar a hard time. I want to give to people who are going to get us some attention and show what we can do, right? Because I think we can make an awesome guitar. We know we can make an awesome guitar. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts, guys? You guys have any ideas on that? Any thoughts? I'm going to wait a minute for you guys to chime in. Smoke a ball. So, Ash. Classic B, how you doing, buddy? Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Much love, bro. Much love in return. So, all right. So, I don't know if you guys are JMK's on board for this idea, so that's cool. But anybody else on board for this? Maybe if I tell you, I'm thinking about doing a guitar for the biggest guitar YouTuber, well, ever, Tavares. He's got like 4 million subscribers, or maybe more at this point. I don't know, but he's the biggest YouTuber, biggest car YouTuber on YouTube, and Ali Spagnola. Dwight Bailey, how are you, man? How are you doing, sir? Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. So I'll catch you up to speed, Dwight. We're actually talking about doing guitar builds in the future for possibly other YouTubers, bigger names, not somebody small like me. So if you got any ideas, people who are creative and maybe have, who are guitarists or have a guitar in their life, but not necessarily guitar YouTubers, like, gearheads, I'm open for suggestions. I've got a couple ideas. Car themed guitars all the time. That's awesome. I know Time Surfing Alien's doing one with an outer space theme, and he's doing an awesome job on that one. Did you see it, JMK? Yeah, Ali Spagnola is I'm reading Snugs here. He says he's heard of the second person, not the first. That's okay. Although Tavares does hang out in Wichita sometimes, because he hangs out with several of the Kansas YouTube Mafia over in that area, in Wichita and Newton, in that area. But anyway, Ali is a creative. She's an artist. She does painting. She turned her car into a giant pop socket. She turned her car into a giant Pikachu. She just, things like that. And she's a bit of a nut, which is great, because I like people who are a little bit of a nut. Racing stripes and emblems. Gotcha. Okay, I got what you're saying now. So a full racing theme. That would be awesome. I like that idea. That would definitely be cool. So anyone who's hasn't checked out Ali, maybe you should. Ali Spagnola. You did one today? Nice. Let me see if I can pull up Ali's channel. All right, hold on real quick. Yeah, I don't even have to spell her full name. All right, let me bring it up. I found her. All right, this is Ali. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not showing you me, right? Now I'm here. Okay. All right. This is Ali, okay? Ali is, she just, yeah. All right, let me go over here so I can, She turned the box into a mailbox, right? Yeah. So, but sometimes what she does is she makes parody songs and has her family play. But when she's writing them, sometimes she uses her Fender Strat. So I thought she'd be a great person to come up with a crazy idea and give it to her. So, yeah, that's one. Tavares, he's the biggest YouTuber, car YouTuber, right? So let's see. Ali has 2.2 million subscribers. And here, I'll show you Tavares. Okay. And that's Tavares. Oh. I did it again. I got to remember this one day. All right. So this is Tavares, right? He's got 3 million subs. Plus, he's got 2 other channels that he has. And each one of them is getting close, is at least 1 million subs, I think. So, so these are great people. He's a guitar player. He's a metalhead. So he's someone we could definitely do something awesome for. And JMK, a car theme one, I think would be right up his alley. But he's more of a well, his favorite cars are Aston Martins, McLarens. Yeah, he's got a P1. He's got that P1, the yellow P1 that was flooded. You ever see that one on YouTube? It was floating away in a hurricane in Florida. Yeah, he bought it and he's rebuilding it. So yeah, so we could do all sorts of cool stuff like that if we did a guitar for him. And I would definitely want to do something like maybe like a dinky, something that looks like it's going fast, or like an ML, right? An ML looks like it's going 1,000 miles an hour. So yeah, so if you guys have any ideas about if you guys happen to know of any YouTubers that you think would be a good fit, let me know. All right, here in an email, in a comment, wherever, just let me know. All right. I don't know. You know what? A Jaguar is an interesting idea, right? Because it's Jaguar, right? That's the tie-in you're going for. I think so. I think that would make sense. I think we'd have to supercharge it, maybe do a Jim Root kind of thing to it, or just metal it out. Sent you a pic to your JMK. I'll check it out. And or a Mustang JMK. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that would work too, right? Those would be cool. Yeah, definitely different. And yeah, they're over like because of the offset body, they kind of look like they're leaning forward. So yeah, that would be cool. But something full scale though, not a 24-inch scale. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, we could do that too, I guess. But so all right, so those are great ideas. I love those ideas. We could Jaguar out a Jaguar or Mustang out a Mustang. Put a couple of super hot pickups in there, and maybe a Floyd Rose. Yeah, it's funny you say Flying V because I was just looking at a Rhodes V kit that Leo James puts out. So, and it's a good looking kit, all mahogany, neck, body, everything. Corvette Flying V. I like the idea of a Corvette. Corvettes have good styling pieces that you can like lift and take inspiration from. So that's good stuff too. So, all right. So maybe we head up to ours first. Seems like everybody's cool at the guitar idea, the car idea. So, searching for Tone in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? How's everything? So, we're just all talking about creative building, guitar builds, and YouTubers we could do them for. Like I was talking about Tavares, biggest car YouTuber, and he's a bit of a guitar player in his personal life. And then the ideas just started coming. So, yeah, I like the Randy Rhoads Flying V too. I think that's a stunner. You know what I mean? It's a modern take on the original V, the whole V idea that just blows away the whole shark fin idea. Randy knew exactly what he was asking for when he asked for somebody to make that. Truly iconic guitar. JMK, yeah, you're right. He puts out a lot. He's putting out a lot of stuff, and a lot of finding a lot of inexpensive gear to review. And I figured out where you're getting it too. But that's cool. I like that. So sorry I don't get to more of your live shows. I'm usually working when you go live on Wednesdays. Yeah, well, you should definitely check out some of his backlog. His recent backlog. He's right. Searching for Tone. You've been doing a lot with the stretch pedals, which, if I remember correctly, well, if I found out correctly, you're picking up on like Temu and stuff, right? Because I found them on Temu recently. Yeah. Yeah, right. I mean, why spend $700 on a tube screamer when you can buy a clone of a tube screamer on Temu or Amazon for $25, right? And then when it burns out, just buy another one. So, so as you guys know, I got a little surprise for you, because as you guys know, I actually the channel had its first paid ad. I had to make an ad for somebody, and it's going to go in it's going to go in an upcoming video. And I'm giving you guys Demon Effects post. Yeah, I need to find a modeling amp, something that I can plug into a mixer and then right into my DAW and go. You know, and that's what I got. I got to get simple like that, but I'm working on it. But that's definitely something. But now I forgot what I was saying. Damn it. So, oh yeah, I was talking about the sponsorship that I got going on. I'm not going to tell you who it's for. If you don't know who it's for yet, you will in a minute, because the ad is done, and I want to show you guys, give you guys a sneak peek of the ad here, and so you can let me know what you think. All right, what do you guys think? Sound good? Cialis, nah, I don't need Cialis. At my age, I'm still good. I'll have a heart attack before I lose a heart on. TSA's down. Okay, I don't need everybody to chime in. I'll just say I'll take what I can get. So, all right. So I'm going to set it up. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go.
The Rock Lock is a strap lock that uses your guitar strap buttons to connect your guitar strap to your guitar. There's no hardware, no giant screws. All you do is take the two pieces of the strap lock, thread them together through the eye hole of your guitar strap, and then slide and click. The Rock Lock comes with adhesive pads and is made out of a high-density resin. All this means that it won't mar up your finish while being stronger and more flexible than steel. And at under $20, the Rock Lock is cheaper than a meal at your favorite burger joint. So skip the burger. Get yourself the Rock Lock. Head on over to therocklock.com to get yourself set up. And don't forget to tell them RJ sent you. Now, what were we doing? Oh, yeah.
What do you think, guys? Not bad? Thanks, JMK. I do stammer a little bit once or twice. I got to get past that. But I think I did a pretty good job overall. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, yeah, it's a nice experience. So it's been a cool experience. Nothing to complain about. And I've usually doing this, you get you run into some challenges and some challenging people. Let's just put it that way. Right? Most of us have checked out Bald Shredder's channel when he does when he talks about his stuff, the offers that he gets, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. People will hit you up for like, oh, we got this item which is like $6 on Amazon, and we'll help you. We'll give you 20% of everything that you sell, on your channel, and we want you to make a video for us. We want you to spend a week of your time making a video that's going to sell a $6 product, and you're going to make 40 cents per. So, no, that's okay. So this was a flat rate thing. You make the ad, you put it in the thing, and you're done. And that's it. So, and I like that. I think that's the way I want to go with things. It's going to go in the beginning of a video, and that's it. They're happy. I'm happy. Next commercial. So, but yeah, so that's happening. We're a half hour in, guys. This is cool. Who we got in the house? We got 7 people hanging out. And so what else you guys want to do? We got time. So I guess smoke them if you got them, right? And if you don't, okay. I hope this does not offend. So, all right. So, what else if I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something. So, what about you guys? What's going on with you guys? TSA, how's the assembly coming? Are you building the guitar yet? I know I just saw the latest short. So excuse me. Cool. What kind of songs, Dwight? What do you write? Played a gig yesterday on a rooftop in Ocean Beach. Nice. That had to be totally distracting. And I'm sure your girlfriend was there, right? So, what's the name of the new band now? Again, I'm sorry, JMK. Is there videos up yet? The woman with you in your picture, in your little avatar picture there, she's an ex? Baked Religion. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. It almost sounds like a reggae band. Okay. Just on Facebook? There's no YouTube channel? All right. So I'll have to go over there and take a look. Original songs uploaded on my YouTube channel. Latest is The Time Machine. Okay. What kind of music, Dwight? What are you into? I'm getting. Is it a? Well, you're wearing a cowboy hat. You're at. Well, your emoji's wearing a cowboy hat. Is that a hint? No YouTube channel yet, JMK? Well, let me know. And if you need an editor, you know me. You can find me. You know where to find me. TSA says, I got the holes drilled for the knobs and coil split. Have to make a slot for the blade. Put a little touch up and match the pickup covers. Okay. So TSA, the holes drilled, the knobs and coil split, have to make the slot for the blade. Okay, so getting there soon, right? I'd love to. You want me to review it? Just a thought. I think that might be fun. Think about it. Heavy rock. Okay, so what's your YouTube channel? Let's go check out your channel. Dwight, what's up? All right, I know I'm rushing. I'm talking too fast. All right, yeah, Dwight Bailey. Okay, I was just thinking that myself, right? You're coming up as Dwight Bailey, so it's probably under Dwight Bailey, right? Okay, found your channel. And now checking out. All right, found the time machine. Let me set it up. All right, I'm heading over there, Dwight. All right, we're going to check it out right now. All right, here we go.
Flashing all around, oh yeah. Found them buzzing, oh yeah. I pressed it, oh yeah. Went back in here. Yeah. Yeah. In the time machine. Days were going by, years were flashing, yeah, it was speeding by. Yeah, I see the future coming. Yeah, I was riding, oh yeah, the time machine. Oh. Machine. The future. Sudden, whoa, yeah, went faster, yeah. Into the future. In the time machine,
Okay.
But my name, I could see just sunrise. Look different than me. Machine. Oh yeah. Into the future. So what happened tomorrow day? It's the sunrise. It's the sunrise. We're coming my way. Sunrise. Time machine. Past and present. Days flying. Machine, time machine. Oh, yeah. Going to the future.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That country fried Dave Mustaine. I like that. No problem, Dwight. You're welcome. I like your tone, man.
It's your time. It's your time. Yeah. When flying by my time machine. Time machine. Time
Okay. I'm going to pause this for a second. Because JMK, you said something. You just said something. I think I was thinking the same thing. everything more balanced with some reverb on the vocals, and this it just it comes to life. You know what I'm saying? This is a live in-house recording using what you got. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds the way it sounds, and it's great. But to record it with layered guitars and do everything more balanced, yeah. Then I think because I hear a lot that I like. I want to hear everything. Now I'll shut up and get back to it.
Let's see the future. Sunrise. Yeah.
Nice.
Rock on, everybody. See the future. Watching through the years.
No worries, coaches. All right, all right. Sorry, we've already seen that in JMK. So, yeah. You know, you're in your space doing your thing, and it sounds fine. But to hear everything with even levels would just make it sound so much better. You know, and yes, JMK is right. Good songwriting. I really like what you got there. And hell, I like JMK's last band, and they were raw, they were sounding, and that was, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with the way you sound. I like the way your guitar sounds. I like the way your guitar looks. And now I know what that Freeman overdrive sounds like. But yeah, searching for tone. Yeah, don't worry about that. Two of the pedals, they were sponsored. Nice. Okay. Nice. Sponsored videos. Cool. All right. I didn't realize. I actually hadn't watched all of them. So, but yeah, so cool. And Dwight, that guitar is no joke either. You got that's all gold hardware. That's a high end Jackson. So 46 minutes. But so what else we got going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Cheap Mustang. Cheap Mustang. IYV. Go to Amazon, check out an IYV. They should have a Mustang available. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or who's got one? There's so many brands on Amazon. They're doing it now too. There's a few good ones. Hell, get yourself a cheap Squire. I think they're like $250. Yeah, the Glavick's probably going to be a real lightweight one though. Let's see what else. Yeah, you definitely if you pick up an IYV, you'll be picking up a pretty solid guitar right from the beginning. TSA's got one. I've owned a couple. Excuse me. I think I have one now. Yeah, and I kept my favorite. Well, a kit. You know what? You might be able to get yourself a good deal on a Mustang kit. You want to take a quick look? Let me go online here real quick. Here we go. Yeah, that's another thing. TSA is saying the IYVs, you can order them to factory direct and get exactly what you want. It is probably only cost you around $300, and take about 3 or 4 weeks to get there. Once they start building. But here, I already found you your Mustang. All right. $170. There you go. Those aren't P90s though. Well, are they? I think they are P90s. All right, because the Mustangs, they have those really thin pickups, right? They look like P90s, but they're really like skinny. Oh yeah, that's a semi-hollow. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. So right, TSA. Yeah, I remember that when Bull Shredder had his Ricotta made. He's had a couple of guitars made by them, like 3, I think. He's also had them make necks for him. So definitely an option. It's definitely a way to go if you want to try it. There's a couple of Facebook groups that IYV hangs out in. One is just IYV Guitars. I think that's the name of it. I'm a member. And yeah, you go on there. There's a form you can fill out that you can download, and you can speak to the guy who you'll be dealing with in that group and set everything up. You know, so. But all right, so Jaguar. Let's see if there's one. No Jaguar. Other IYVs. Pardon me. No, well, let's look for another. Let's just look for a Jaguar. Jaguar guitar. Let's see. Sort by low to high. Couple of Squires. 429. 300. What about this one, JMK? It's not really a Jaguar. Or is it? Just gut this and put all new electronics in and get a better block for the tremolo. Bullshit has me. I like Jaguars too, sure. Yeah. You know, since I sit down so much, I'm not a big fan because it shifts everything this way and makes playing feel like this. But this, I think, is probably a pretty good deal, right? And they have it in a couple of different colors. Let's see what the other color looks like. There you go, $150. There you go, $150. You can't beat that. And that powder blue with the black pick guard, come on, man. You can beat the shit out of that. It'll look totally punk. But it's got a good setup. It's an HSS setup. You can do whatever you want with it, man. So you can throw whatever you want in there. That's the one that you won from Scarmeyer Guitar. Okay, cool. Musician's friend has the HH Mustang Bullet used for $155. Okay, that's not a bad deal. To back up just a little bit, surfing for tone, I was. I don't necessarily disagree that Glary's aren't great guitars, but I think that if someone that's all that they can afford, and there's not a lot of other options in that price range available to them where they are, then sure. I think pick it up. It's better to have something like that than not have a guitar. But you're probably going to end up learning how to fix it while you're learning how to play it. And that's not necessarily a good thing. So if you have options, like if you can find a $150 guitar used for $80, $90, then that's probably a better option. But if you want to use it as a kit, that I think is great because you're ripping everything out of it anyway and just get all new stuff. You're starting with a painted body and neck. And you consider that ground zero, and you do all the work and you learn everything, you know? That I think it's perfect for. Yeah. I mean, I don't, if someone told me that they were junk, I wouldn't disagree with them either, you know? I just remember what it was like for me when I was a kid, and there was a lot worse out there. So that's just where I'm coming from, you know? And, but other than that, I think they make great guitar kits. And if that's all you can afford, then it's an option, you know? I've had a couple on the channel. I don't have them anymore. They've moved on to other people, but I hope that they're not just sitting in a closet either. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think I think you're implying opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. So, didn't need anything. Just some Diodarios. Look for the video on Scar My Guitar. Sean did a whole video on the Indio Jaguar. I think I remember that one. I do remember him giving it away. I didn't know you won it. Yeah, and Snug's happy with his Glary, and the bass. You know what? To your point, Searchin, the Glary bass that I've converted into a guitar is actually the routing on the body is all off that way. Why am I still in this window? All right, yeah, it's all off like 1 or 2 millimeters to the left. So that's why that's why I decided to go with a blade pickup and that kind of thing, so that I could make up for that. But yeah, so everything, and it's a CNC machine stuff, so it is all, and it's still offset. So it is what it is. But if that's all you can afford, I guess that's it. You know, I don't think it's horrible. You can learn on it, but you probably have to fix it too. Yeah, you know, I think that makes sense, Doug. You know, the basses, you can get away with a higher action, comparatively speaking, on a guitar, and people who are generally unknowing will still see a fully playable instrument. That may not be, but they will see it that way when we're talking about purchasing. But a bass, upon purchase, that needs to be about as precise as possible, you know? So, and you don't hear as many of the, let's call them flaws. They're not necessarily flaws, but you don't hear any of the unpleasant qualities of pickups when you're playing bass the way you do when you're playing guitar, because you're starting from a lower register to begin with. And what the guitar sounds like, can sound like really high, shrill tones, you're not there. So everything else in the bass range ends up sounding bright, punchy, and that's good, you know. So you can get away with a cheap pickup in a bass, and you have to have the precision and the fretwork when it comes out of the box. So I think that's why you're getting guitars, bass guitars, that are better reviewed overall. But at the end of the day, they're made with the cheapest body woods available. And what other companies would consider B stock or just throw away because it's been routed 2 millimeters to the left too far, they'll make usable. So there's that. But there are so many really good brands now. If you can just spend a couple of dollars more, or just find one of these better brands used, you're better off. So, yes, I'm going to get a Firefly in here. I want one now, but I don't know if that's going to happen because right now all they have is a couple of Strats and a lot of Les Pauls. And I'm okay with Les Pauls. I don't dislike them. When I play in the upper register, I've got big hands, so I need I really need 25 and a half. So if I can find one that's 25 and a half, I think ESP makes one, then I'd be happy. All right, so let me catch up with you guys here. Dwight, I got a couple of Jackson bass guitars. They're pretty good. I use them to add bass to my songs. Yeah, Dave Elfson from Megadeth, he plays them. And yeah, overall, I think they're pretty good guitars. I'm not crazy about his bass tone. It seems like he gets a little lost in the mix, but that's just me. But yeah, I like their basses. I think overall they're pretty cool. But they're kind of Fendery, right? Because Fender owns them now, you know. If I'm going to say anything about them, that's one thing I would say. Guitars that I don't play leads on, I tend to be more forgiving with the smaller frets, fatter neck, etc. As long as I can switch out the pickup and the tuners. Yeah, right. Yeah, I generally don't have an issue with smaller frets. I do notice, like if I'm playing tapping, but I don't tap all the time, even though you guys probably see me doing it now a little bit more often than I ever have because of Igor. But yeah, I don't really complain about frets. I kind of I would like to get more tall, narrow banjo style frets on a guitar. I think that's will end up being more precise and more to my liking, but I don't know. Yeah, Snug, there's so many, in the $100, $150 range now, there are so many options out there. And even if you're buying something that the pickups aren't all that good, they've gotten to a point where they're not bad at all. You know what I mean? The worst ones now aren't really as bad as some of the ones when I first started the channel. The pickups you were getting were the shrillest pickups with slugs, no screws, and they were microphonic. Now everyone's finally figuring it out. You can't use the watered down wire, right? Because that was something that you used to see. They would actually take the copper and water it down with zinc, and so it would look pink, right? Not that coppery color. It would actually look pink, and they stopped doing that, and they started going with copper wire. But then they were like, well, now we got to upgrade the wire, the magnets, and we got to actually start wax potting, and we got to start doing this, and eventually we're getting good pickups. Boom. So, yeah, okay. The India. Well, thanks for letting us know about the weight, right? Because that could be an issue. But yeah, I've never owned an Indio, but I've always heard actually really positive things about them, and so I've always wanted one. And I missed out. There was a closeout on the on one of their higher end models in one particular color. They were just like, we never sold any of these. Let's get rid of them. And they were like $80 or less, and I missed out. But yeah, I heard good things. All right, baby boy, you be good, buddy. Take it easy. Okay. Well, JMK, that's why you have the X, right? That's the Ibanez, right? That you play in the Bastard Saints. Right? Is that the lead you're talking about? So, Yeah, that's that lead on No Surrender. It's I was very surprised. It's not all that flashy. It's straightforward. It's cool. I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not a Kirk lead. It's not a Dave Mustaine lead. It's a melodic lead. So we're over an hour. Cool. I didn't think we were gonna make an hour. So yeah, so there's a lot of options, and we're gonna start getting some in here. But I got to finish a review. I'm gonna be finishing a review for this guy this week. This is the video that's gonna have the ad on it, and then I'm probably gonna put out a couple of things with the ad. In addition to the ad for the Rock Lock, I'll do an unboxing review. I got them right here. All right. So, let's take a look at this. All right. All right. AK Snug, good night, buddy. So you'll see these in the full-on review, but this is all it is. All right. It's actually pretty cool. Comes with a rubber pad. Well, you watch the ad. I won't sell it to you now. I'm not making it, and I'm not making money on this. Right? I make the ad and I'm done. So, but the two sides, like always, go through, but it's just one side of what would be a two-piece thing on a regular strap lock, right? Because you have half the strap lock is actually on the guitar, the other half goes on the strap. Here, it's just this just goes on the strap. And then you could take that strap and put it on any guitar like you always could before you start using strap locks. So that's actually pretty cool, right? So, but it looks like everybody, type TSA, the Rev Doctor, at the Rev Doctor Guitars is giving away an Indio semi-hollow telly. Oh, okay. Well, somebody might want to go check that out. And don't forget about the guys over at Fretnot. It seems like they're still giving away a guitar every week. So I stopped going because I won one. I didn't want to be greedy, So I wanted to make sure other people. I wanted to make sure I didn't end up winning a second one. So we can't forget about them though. But so yeah, back to the Rock Lock. Yeah, it just clicks on, right? You just slide that on like you're finding a hook for the for a picture frame. All right, boop, done. And then when you want to get it off, you just squeeze. Anyway, guys, it's been over an hour. People are going to bed, so maybe it's time to go. All right, so I guess we'll call it at 1:07. All right, so let's call this one. All right, guys. You guys have been awesome. I've been RJ. Until the next one, guys. Well, let's see. Before we say goodnight, what else? Don't forget, this is coming. I'm going to do a review for the Diamond guitar as well soon. And next week, this guitar, Igor, will be done. All right. So definitely want to come by for that. In the meantime, guys, it's over. You've been awesome. I've been RJ. Until the next one, take it easy. All right, guys. Dwight, take care.